Here we have brand new G-001-1B G-Shock. Take a look. There's that outer sliding case. The standard G-Shock case, nothing exciting with this box. Inside, has the Jason G-Shock. It's kind of a reissue of the original DW001 model. With an updated module. This one has a 3247 module. And this one's black with bright pink accents. It's a negative display there. Take a closer look at this. This one has the mirrored digits that really catch the light there. And with that extra LCD area there across the top, this basically just counts down the seconds. Gives you some eye candy. It looks nice. Something different. And of course it has the distinctive hockey mask kind of bezel thing here that earned its Jason nickname from the Friday the 13th movies. And fittingly enough, this G-Shock is going to be given away on Friday the 13th of this year. Take this tag off. These things tend to catch. Take a look at this band. Now this has a plastic clasp, which is unusual. Some 6900 models will have this, usually in black. This one's in pink plastic to match the rest of this model. It's a nice heavy duty feel. I prefer metal clasp myself, but it's not bad. I mean, it's going to do the job. Just a little bulkier. You know, they use high quality plastic, so it's not likely to break. And it's nice that it matches. You're not going to get that generally with you know, metal. Obviously, it's harder. Sometimes there's a black coating. That's about all Casio will do as far as decoration, or maybe they have a gold metal instead of silver. So there's a lot more possibilities with plastic. Be interesting to see if Casio does more of this. You can see real small in there, it says Japan on the back of the clasp. So yeah, again, take a look at the front here. It's rather thick. It's, you know, about the same thickness as like a 6900 model. And it's got that raised little bit there at the bottom of the face. It's a little higher. It sticks out. So it seems like it offers a pretty good protection for the crystal. It's deeper than most. Definitely a lot deeper than like a 5600 model. Pretty similar to a 6900. This though is a harder plastic than, you know, it doesn't feel like the resin that's softer. So I don't know how this will hold up, you know, to bump this into something. It might take more of an impact to make a mark in this than the typical resin. There's no coating or anything. It looks like it's probably solid through, so it should hold up pretty well. The buttons on the side are recessed. They're large, but they are kind of indented there. And so it's easy to press. It's not a big deal. Just go through the modes real quick. There's the world time mode, the stopwatch, timer. You can see that animation that happens there in the top displays. It's kind of fun. Alarm mode. And back to the regular timekeeping mode. So yeah, it's an interesting design. You can see it's a kind of dark gray back there. Covers most of the stainless steel case back. Yeah, it's all fitting with the original design of the Jason models from the 90s, which those are very hard to find now. So if you like this design, you know, it's much easier, of course, to find these new ones. And you know, they have all the modern features. The only thing it's missing is the original models actually had a thermometer built in, which is, you know, a fairly rare feature, and it was an odd choice for this, the original DW001 to have a thermometer. For some reason they took it out. I guess, you know, most likely it just saves some money, keeps the price down on these. And thermometers generally in watches, they're never going to be accurate when it's on the wrist because of your body temperature anyway. So it's a nifty feature, but not usually very useful since you have to take it off for 20 minutes or so for it to get an accurate air temperature reading. So yeah, it's got the pink text there at the top. It's got this mesh that's integrated into the resin. And the band feels like typical resin, but this band design is a little different. It's relatively thin and has this textured, has the ridges along the side and this textured bit there in the middle. You can see the mesh is visible on both sides. Plain black strap holder. And it's got these plastic bits here to make it fit on the wrist better. Raises it up, so it's, some people like them, some people don't. These wings are kind of love or hate thing. It's nice that they match, and usually on most models these are removable, so if you really wanted to, you could just take them off and not use it, but it is part of the design, and it can help depending on your wrist size. So I think these things aren't really, they flex a little, but I could see, depending on if your wrist is too small or too big, that could be an issue for you maybe. Buttons are all the same colors and pretty much the same. Doesn't look like the adjust button is recessed any more than the standard ones, but they all are recessed. You won't be accidentally hitting these buttons for sure, but it's got a nice design overall. You can see the bottom band has that same textured bit, and the end is kind of unusual. It's got kind of this pointed end that's on the inside there, not much, but on the outside you'll see it does have these ridges, which when it goes under the strap keeper, you can see there, I guess the idea is maybe that it would be less likely to slide through there. It's not a great grip though. I don't know how effective that'd be. Just more the look. Might help a little. It does seem longer too than normal, this band. So I think if you have a big wrist, you should be fine. Hole design too. The holes are very close together. So should fit the the usual range. Well, offer adjustments. Seems fairly comfortable, but again, this whole design with these wings here and the band might not be for everyone. It's one of the things that'd be nice if you could try it out in person first. Some people that can be a major factor. Just how it feels on the wrist is important, and there's really no way to pick that up through a video or online photos or anything. It's really kind of a personal preference, depending on how you like to wear your watch and your wrist size. So there we go. Take a look at the case back again. It does say shock resistant there across the middle. It's hard to see, and the big G is nice, and dots, and a little tiny bit there in the bottom with the module number and the model number. This model is made in Thailand. So yeah, it's very bright G-Shock, and yeah, thanks for watching.